Able to tell us what's happening with your lineup here tonight, Coach?
Yeah, Andy Nets, 7-11, Falk is out, Paul is out, Duchesne is in, DeMello's in.
Makes for a happy coach?
Oh, yeah.
What's that do when you're the trickle-down effect? Obviously, you get players back, key players back. Can you just sort of describe the trickle-down effect it has on other players?
Well, the trickle-down, but I think it's more about roles. You know, we all make the same mistakes. When you look at lineups, everybody wants to see the board and the lines and the pairings, but really that's not the way the game happens. It's always about power play and then PK and matchups, and so for me, what it does as a coach is it gives me the more tools to spread the guys' strengths throughout the lineup and not wear out some guys like we've been doing for the last while, and it just gives everybody enough energy to be an expert at what they're great at.
What has Colin White been able to add to the lineup this year for you?
Everything. It's just plain and simple. He's one of those guys that we knew was a heart and soul kid, and he was a warrior. I think last year he highly benefited from his stint in the American League. He needed to go there. Came back, a complete player, and because I think defensively he was there, but offensively he needed to have the high minutes and to play with the big minutes and the big pressure times, and when he came back to us at the end, you could see that he had grown definitely. And then this year we were able to right off the bat put him in all situations, and he's become a top center, playing with Stone, reliable, a guy who will do everything defensively, but offensively will pay the price inside where it pays, and I think it's definitely benefited him. I think he improved his speed, so that was the one thing I didn't expect, to be honest with you. He drastically improved his speed, I think, over the summer. So very happily surprised. And at the same time, he's showed a lot of poise with the puck, which he didn't show last year at the beginning of the year as a young guy, which is normal. But he's very much improved in those two aspects, and that's why he's become a higher end offensive guy sooner than we would have expected.
You had an unusually light week. It's almost so many days since you played Monday. What's the advantage? What could you do with that time? Oh,
we did exactly what we needed to do. Our guys are done, to be honest with you. They're just missing 6 regulars and playing 3 and 4s, basically 2 back-to-back 3 and 4s on the road, and so we were extended, to be honest with you, and so we needed that break. And you could see this morning, guys are extremely sharp, tons of energy, and so we used it for 2 different things: 1, to get energy back, and 2, to give back also in terms of kids and the hospitals, and so I think that's what we needed to do, and now I think we're fresh for these 2 games, and we see Christmas coming, and we want to finish it strong.
Like you even had a skills day in there.
Yeah.
How often can you do that?
No, exactly. We've done some, but lately we couldn't, because guys are burnt out, and also because we didn't have practice time, and we didn't have enough days in between games to be able to do that. So we did the minimum of what we could do in terms of on ice and our systems and everything else. But that was good, because then you get a refresher. You get to breathe. I'm not in their face. You don't need to go systems here and there, and so you feel you can get on the ice and just have it more easy. But at the same time, it is refreshing for the guys to just get on and handle pucks. So basically this week was a lot for the mind, I'd say, and the body, and we're ready to go.
With such a young team, what does it mean to have someone like Bobby Ryan just show the kids the way how to be a pro? And because he's been through a lot of highs and lows, trade rumors, but he's always a pro through the process. Yeah, no,
I think I like the way Bobby and the rest of the guys have handled our situation. We've said it since day one. We're rebuilding. Period. We're not hiding. We're not playing with words or retooling and all that. No. It's a rebuild, and I think the great part in it is we've got some good kids that are buying in. But yes, the older guys have been outstanding at buying in and showing the way, and it's been I'll be honest with you, it's been a really nice group to work with. I like coming to work every day, and you see the progress every day, and there's a major character bounce back every time that we don't have a good game or two in a row that we don't like, and it's back to work, and what do we need to do, coach, and obviously our older guys and our leaders have been at the forefront of that. So it's been a real good group to work with, and definitely Bobby and Stone and Duchesne, those guys have Borvietsky, they've been a guy like DeMello coming in right away, fitting in and becoming one of those guys. That's good for our intangibles. So yeah, it's been for us an interesting group to work with and very healthy environment for everybody.